the Sultan of Brunei has gained renown for his extravagant lifestyle. However, his marital journey has been marked by challenges, culminating in 2 divorces. His second marriage, spanning 21 years, concluded amidst rumors of scandal, while his third union ended abruptly after just 5 years under enigmatic circumstances. What transpired within the confines of the palace to precipitate these separations? What clandestine revelations prompted the Sultan to dissolve his marriages? Join us as we delve into these inquiries. Introducing the Sultan of Brunei, Hassanal Bolkiah, born on July 15, 1946, as the eldest scion of a lineage steeped in centuries-old royal customs. From his formative years, he was groomed for leadership, undergoing education at prestigious institutions. He pursued studies at the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst in the UK, honing his acumen in governance and military strategy. From his youth as a royal prince, he exhibited a passion for sports, particularly polo, a pastime he continues to indulge in as sultan. His fascination with automobiles also blossomed early, resulting in an impressive collection of luxury and sports cars. Despite the weight of regal duties, he prioritized a fulfilling life, safeguarding his hobbies and personal pursuits as sources of privacy and enjoyment. Ascending to the throne in 1967, at a youthful age of 21, he embraced his role with a blend of youthful vigor and profound reverence for his heritage. Over the passage of time, his personal life, encompassing his marriages and familial bonds, has been a subject of both acclaim and intense scrutiny. The Sultan of Brunei's initial marital union was with his cousin, Saleha Mohammed Alam, a union forged in 1965 when the Sultan was a mere 19 years old. Yes, you hear that correctly, wedded at 19 to his own cousin. Saleha has stood steadfastly by his side throughout the ebbs and flows of his extensive reign. Together they have nurtured 6 children, their matrimonial bond serving as a stalwart pillar in the Sultan's existence. Nonetheless, stability hasn't precluded occasional tumult surrounding their partnership. Many marvel at the resilience of their relationship despite the Sultan's subsequent matrimonial ventures. The Sultan of Brunei's second marriage unfurled its own saga of intrigue and media spotlight. In 1982, the Sultan wedded Mariam Aziz, a former flight attendant, in a ceremony dripping with opulence, befitting a monarch with a penchant for luxury. Mariam transitioned seamlessly from the skies to the hallowed halls of the palace, assuming royal status overnight. Together they welcomed 4 children, basking for a time in what appeared to be a fairy tale existence. As time wore on, the once enchanting fairy tale began to reveal its fissures. Whispers circulated about discord and tensions concealed within the palace confines. Mariam, now elevated to royal status, found herself thrust into a realm of intense public scrutiny and lofty expectations. The saga reached its crescendo with the eruption of reports surrounding a colossal scandal. Allegations surfaced suggesting Mariam's involvement in extravagant spending sprees. Such rumors rattled the foundations of their marriage and tarnished the royal image. In 2003, after 21 years of matrimony, the Sultan and Mariam's union reached its denouement. The divorce unfolded with all the pomp and publicity one would anticipate. Officially, the palace maintained a veil of silence regarding the reasons behind their separation, opting to keep the particulars concealed. However, the streets buzzed with gossip, with discussions revolving around purported financial improprieties and the strain it imposed on their relationship. Mariam received a substantial financial settlement, rumored to be in the millions, affording her a comfortable post-divorce existence. Nevertheless, the dissolution of their marriage cast a shadow over her public persona, prompting her retreat from the royal limelight to embrace a quieter existence. Under Brunei law, divorces are classified into 3 categories, mirroring conventions observed in many other Muslim nations, where men are permitted to have up to 4 wives. The first category allows the husband a period of 100 days to reconsider without the need for remarriage. The second category lacks this waiting period. In the third category, should a couple divorce, they can only reconcile if the woman marries another individual first and subsequently divorces him. For the Sultan and Mariam, their divorce fell under the second category, affording the Sultan the option to remarry Mariam within 100 days without renewing vows. However, reconciliation never materialized. The emotional toll on Mariam proved profound. Compounding her tribulations, she fell victim to deception at the hands of a fortune-teller and a purported lover. She was lured into bestowing $2 million upon her lover over several months, showering him with myriad gifts. Upon realizing the deception, Mariam was left devastated. Merely 2 years following his divorce from Mariam, the Sultan of Brunei embarked on a new romantic journey with Azrinaz Hakim, a former Malaysian TV journalist. Their union attracted considerable attention due to the notable 32-year age gap between them and Azrinaz's background in the media industry. Their nuptials took place discreetly in the capital, a departure from the customary opulence associated with royal weddings, with the announcement made subsequently. Azrinaz swiftly embraced her royal duties, gracing public events and fulfilling her obligations. However, the idyllic narrative was short-lived. The Sultan quietly dissolved the marriage in 2010, merely 5 years later, with the separation announced shortly thereafter. The intrigue deepened with murmurs of palace politics and rivalries among the royalty. Sultan Hassanal purportedly held a favorable view of Azrinaz, contemplating elevating her to the status of queen on 2 occasions. However, this proposition faced staunch opposition, particularly from Queen Saleha and other influential nobles, who deemed Azrinaz too modern and independent for the traditional royal framework. The palace became a battleground for intricate political maneuvers, placing Azrinaz at a disadvantage. In a bid to alleviate tensions, the Sultan refrained from bestowing upon her the title of queen, instead opting for the designation of princess consort. Nevertheless, the issue resurfaced following Azrinaz's childbirth, prompting the Sultan to reconsider her elevation. Resistance from the aristocracy surged in support of Queen Saleha. During this period, damaging rumors swirled around Azrinaz, including allegations of romantic entanglements with palace guards, accusations of mercenary motives, and reports of maintaining contact with a former partner. More damning were claims of her pilfering the queen's tiara, exacerbating the controversy surrounding her. Queen Saleha's sway proved formidable, with many attributing her influence to thwarting Azrinaz's ascent to the throne. Tensions within the palace reached a boiling point, culminating in Azrinaz's divorce and subsequent removal of her royal titles, effectively barring her from palace grounds. This stark contrasted with Mariam's post-divorce circumstances, who maintained contact with her children and participated in significant family affairs. Azrinaz's access to her children ceased entirely, a decision speculated to be influenced by concerns about shielding the royal offspring from her purportedly questionable influences. She relocated to Malaysia and received a substantial financial settlement. Since the tender ages of 2 and 4, she has been unable to see her children. She recently shared a poignant photo of her daughter online, underscoring the ongoing separation from her offspring. The murmurs persisted. Some speculated that the Sultan's first wife, Saleha, played a pivotal role in orchestrating this arrangement. According to hearsay, she sought to ensure that the children were reared in close proximity to her, preserving the traditional royal ethos rather than exposing them to any modern or external influences that Azrinaz, hailing from a media-centric and more liberal Malaysian milieu, might introduce. From opulent weddings to sensational divorces, the Sultan's personal odyssey has been anything but conventional. Would you contemplate swapping positions with a sultan, even for a solitary day, mindful of the relentless scrutiny and personal tribulations entailed? Share your reflections in the comments below. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more captivating tales from across the globe. Until the next video, take care.